I got asked about Google Trends a little while ago, and I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and create a video and introduce you to Google Trends. Google Trends is a fairly powerful, sometimes I refer to as a simple tool, but it's got a lot of power to it, for you to explore and look at what words and phrases your target audience is using when they're talking about your products, your services, your industry. And so you can put in multiple different keywords and phrases, and you can see which phrases or words are trending more than others. I'll give you an example. I have always referred to myself as a LinkedIn trainer. And so that's the term I use on a regular basis. And I'm not going to try to interpret everything you can see on the screen. This is interested over time. You can see on different days. As a general measure, that people have used that phrase to find LinkedIn trainers. However, I discovered a year or so ago that LinkedIn training is an even more powerful keyword because there are more searches happening for LinkedIn training than there are for LinkedIn trainer. So when I discovered that, I started changing my messaging on my website, in my posts, on my LinkedIn profile, my YouTube channel, etc., and I started using the keyword that more and more people are using. Now you can also go look and see what other phrases, maybe sales navigator training is another phrase that people use, and that's down there at the bottom. But what about sales navigator just in general? Sales navigator. These are my words that are important to me and my client. You can see that sales navigator is a more active keyword. It's trending much higher than LinkedIn training, and it's trending much higher than LinkedIn trainer and sales navigator training, which are down at the bottom down here. So it's a really interesting tool to use. Now I can chop this up and look at it in lots of different ways if I want to. I can look globally instead of just in the United States. And again, Sales Navigator is up top, LinkedIn Training is above that. LinkedIn Trainer and Sales Navigator Trainer are down below, even worldwide. And if I want to, I can drive this down to the last 90 days. And you can see the swings are greater, but they still are ranking about the same. And so what's important to do, my recommendation would be to go to Google Trends, trends.google.com, and experiment and look at what phrases and terms or words are trending relevant to your products, your services, your industry, your business, etc., and see maybe you need to make an adjustment in the words that you're using similar to the adjustment that I made for the words that I was using. Again, I thought LinkedIn trainer was an important word, and turns out that LinkedIn training is much more important. Google Trends, a great tool for you to take a look at what words and phrases are trending that you may want to start paying attention to and or using in your content and your messaging. I'm Teddy, your Google Workspace and Gmail guy, and I hope this is helpful for you.